What's up, guys? Erin Darling for Clevver, and we're here at Paleyfest to talk to the cast and some of the producers behind Lost for the 10th anniversary of the show. Do you have any favorite episodes when you look back, or do you not watch your own work? I know some actors don't.
I'm pretty sure I've watched every single episode. And there's so many good episodes. It's hard to choose one. I do get this a lot. People come up to me and say how much they enjoy The Constant. So I guess, I don't know if them saying that or the fact that I actually enjoy it, that sticks out. But the Charlie stuff as well. And I loved Mr. Echo. So there's so much of it that I loved.
To this day, I have to say that I love the pilot. I think the pilot was just done so beautifully, and it's so interesting and weird, and you get the mystery, but you don't know. And I'm only speaking in Korean, which is really a weird thing to be, on an American show. It's to this day, I love the pilot.
So can you tell me what some of your favorite memories are from Lost?
Man, just getting together with everybody and watching that episode for the week was pretty cool, and just shooting it on the beach, in Hawaii was like something I'll never forget, so it was awesome. I love it.
There's a day that Foxy and I started just getting each other's pants wet. Just we'd come up with, hi. Just when the other one wasn't looking, we'd hit them with our water bottle and get their pants wet. Usually right before you had to go to set and do your scene. And so it would go back and forth. It's like I made a move and then it was, his turn. And I ended it when, to get him back, I took ice cubes and stuck it in his pants in his dressing room so they would melt over the course of the day. And apparently that crossed the line on some level because I attacked his civilian clothes as opposed to his wardrobe clothes.
But you won. You had to.
Well, then that left him with now it's my turn. And you'll never know when, but at some point I owe you one.
Oh, but it didn't get you back.
No, I think he just kind of likes living with that threat.
There's so many beautiful memories on being on this show, and just, the locations. I do think about the locations a lot, and I think maybe in 5 or 10 years later, I'll go back and visit Hawaii and maybe just pop in all those locations that we actually shot. Kind of like have my own flashback moments for the show. Yes. I don't know. It was just such a great ride, and it was physically demanding, and yes, at times, those beautiful environments were hard to work in, but I don't know. Just looking back, it's just all happy memories, and looking at those beautiful faces that I haven't seen in a couple of years. It's just I'm so excited.
It was incredibly special. The most formative working experience I think I've ever had. Because I was 20 years old, and no one could have predicted the kind of zeitgeisty, crazy moment that the show was. So, and just people that are really special to me. So I think the only time that I've had something close to that in terms of a cast feeling like family and that really intense camaraderie and just feeling of just trust in this group was doing Broadway, 8 shows a week. That really fosters that feeling of having to kind of fall into each other. And it was really a special group. We all lived in a little village, and and obviously Hawaii didn't hurt. It's just ridiculous when you say it out loud. It really is.
My favorite memory, I think, is just when I was sitting when I first joined the show, season 2, and I'm sitting in the studio in the hatch, just kind of beginning to slowly understand what's happening. That I'm living now in Hawaii. I'm doing this show, how big this show is, and my family said, and how my life has changed so much. That was a slow sort of dawning for me. Yeah.
I think Dom and I had some really great stuff early on, for sure. There was a period of time where we were joking that their relationship is the strongest one on the island. But, I also, there's so many great just moments with different people. There's Michael Emerson and I sometimes always like to talk about the scene where we're sitting on that log sharing the candy bar. And just the whole silent scene of the passing it back and forth, which is kind of nice.
What did you take away from the whole experience? Once it was done and wrapped, how did your life change, and how do you look back on the experience?
Well, as I was saying, we were living in the UK at the time when I got the offer to be a season regular. Mm-hmm. So just the fact from moving to the UK to Hawaii in itself is, a life-changing. But there I was moving to Hawaii on a big hit show, and all of a sudden I was doing not doing I was doing a fantastic character and a fantastic show, but also everything that goes with it, the red carpet stuff as well. So totally changed my life.
How did the ending and the series finale, what did it mean to you? How did it affect you, and how did you interpret it?
Well, the big ending, the fact that Hurley became the man of the island. When I read in the script, it was very moving, yeah, that's the impression that I leave at the ending with.